Hello and welcome back to the channel. So, doing a little modification project today, just something super small. What I'm really looking to do is take my drawers, slide them closer to the bed, basically increasing the gap between the right side edge of the drawer and the driver's side seat in hopes that I can get a 5-gallon water jug to tuck in behind there. So that's what I'm working on. I've already started, and I was like, oh, I should probably record this, right? So here we are. All right, so what we got going on is, you may remember there was a gap in here, probably about that wide or so. It was wide enough for the stove to fit into. So I moved the stove down there, moving the drawers over, and when I started to move the drawers, I'd come to a realization that the reason why the drawers were positioned where they were, so I don't know if you can see that or not, but right down here is a piece of the van's, I guess, internal rib for the cargo area comes out and down to the floor from that area. Which is why I had it offset to begin with, so that way I could get the drawers all the way up against the wall, because now I'm going to have a gap. And I'm going to get all these lined out to where that gap is fairly even all the way across, and then hopefully be able to get this 5-gallon jug tucked into where that 3-gallon jug is currently residing. So I've already got one drawer moved, and then I was trying to think about how I can keep the spacing on all these fairly even all the way across. And I actually got some scrap 2x2, which if you look right here, that's about all the farther off I need to keep it. So I think I'm just going to take a chunk of scrap 2x2, throw it on the ground right back up against the wall, push these up against the 2x2, and that should keep everything pretty happy. So that's the plan. Look at that. Perfect. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get a second 5-gallon jug. So there will be a full one tucked all the way to the back like that. And then this one will just sit on its own right there. And then when this one goes empty, you know, we'll take this one, pull the other one out, put the thing on it, put this thing on it, and we can just keep rotating them out. So that way, you know, if I happen to run out of one while I'm cooking or something, there's always going to be a second one back there that I can pull from. So, time to get it all put back together. other thing I'm gonna have to do is reposition those hooks so that way they're closer to the dresser. I'm kind of hoping those, because these aren't, I've only got them screwed in just right there at the front to keep them from shifting, so I hope I hope these drawers hold up a little bit. Guess we'll find out in due time. And I think before I put the bungees on, I'm going to put the sheet of plywood back on top and get it fastened down. That should give the top little support, because that'll be pressed all the way up against the wall still. I'm losing some storage space back here, you know, that I could be using, but it's going to be sealed in. But what I might do, actually, you see, excuse me while I make a mess everywhere. This tucked down back behind here. Kind of, sort of, not really. That would have been nice to maybe have tucked back in there, but wouldn't be so easy to get to it if I ever wanted to pull it out on a camping trip. So probably better just stay out for now. All right, let's put the lid back on. Alright, it is on. Five gallons tucked away nicely. Actually, I've even got a little bit of room there, I think. A little bit of room where I can actually even push my seat back just a wee bit further. But yeah, so ultimately what's going to happen is there's going to be a full 5 gallon jug sitting back here, and then this one that I'm using will just be sitting kind of like that. But I still wanted to have enough room so that this is actually out of the way of drawers opening and closing. So that's done. So certainly hope you enjoyed today's short but effective project. You know, make a little more space where you can, carry larger quantities when I can, things like that. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.